Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be testing out / kind of reviewing these two products right here. The Wet n Wild Photofocus Foundation and the Wet n Wild Precious Petals Highlighting Powder. And I will be letting you know at the end of the video what I think of them. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Yeah, I am actually going to be doing my brows off camera. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I will be right back. Alright guys, eyebrows are on. That was really cheesy. I did them a little different this time. Instead of just using my pomade, I used pencil as well. Same brand, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just lined my brows with the pomade, filled in with the pencil using my Jaclyn Hill palette. Transition shade. We're going to go ahead and go in with that one right there. I almost forgot which one I pointed to. And we're just gonna buff it into the crease, like always. Now this shade actually, it's pigmented for how light the color is, but it is a very, very light color. And yes, I do work it into my inner crease corner as well as my outer corner. I kind of want this one right here. We're just going to pop that over top of our transition shade. Just a little bit lower, more in the crease than anything. And I am concentrating the color on the outside corner more than the inside, but I am dragging just a little bit of product onto the inside corner. I'm pulling it down onto my lid just a little bit. Just a couple days ago on Friday, my husband and I went to the Garth Brooks concert in the Tacoma Dome. So it was opening night of the concert, which was cool. Turns out he has a 360-degree stage, so it's like just a big oval of a stage, and he uses the entire stage. And he sprints, and he runs, and he jumps, and he climbs on things. He is absolutely insane, especially for how old he is. But that was probably the best concert. Okay, no, hands down, it was the best concert I have ever been to. Now we are going to go with this dark brown here. Yeah, this one right here, and we're going to be popping it on the outside corner only. I will not be bringing it into my inside corner, and I am switching brushes to my M441. It's a bit skinnier and more tapered, so I feel like I've never used it before, so I feel like maybe it'll be easier to get into that corner just a little bit. So, mix that product pretty nicely. No complaints. I like this brush. It's soft. I like it. So this month is actually my birthday month. My birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, which if any of you have a Thanksgiving birthday, I'm sure you feel my pain. I always hated my birthday being around this time of year, but whatever. I learned to deal with it. I'm going to be the ripe old age of 26. Woohoo! Alright, so I am going to go back in with that original blender brush I was using. I probably will take that first shade I used, that transition shade, and pop it up here just a little bit. Kind of soften everything up. Yeah. You want to make sure you blend literally as much as you can until that line is not a line, but it's like blurred, like it's blurry, so to speak. It just I don't want harsh lines and craziness. So as one of my favorite MUAs would say, blend until your fingers bleed. I am going to go in with one of my favorite shades in this palette. This shimmer shade right here. Metallic shade, shimmer shade. I don't know what you'd call it, but seriously, it's so pretty. Like, I have a bunch of crap on my fingers because I was at Ulta like testing out a bunch of different eyeshadows, but it's seriously super creamy, it's so pigmented, so pretty. I love it. Taking a little smudge brush, just kind of looks like that. It's pretty thin, short, stubby, but it's nice and thick, so it picks up those shimmer shades really well. And of course, I'm going to give it a little spritz. And I'm dipping into that shimmery, metallic-y shade. Spritz in that brush. Now for the other eye. Back in with that blending brush. And we're just gonna blend out any harsh lines right here. And I am gonna leave the line that's right here just because I like it. And you always use a light hand. Begin with my M441 brush on that dark brown color that we used on the outside. Just give it a little bit more there, just pop it on.
What's this, Mama?
Alright, now I am going to go in with my eyeliner. It's the, as always, the NYX That's the Point eyeliner in Hella Fine black liner, of course. It's a little bit shiny for my taste, but I like the price, so. So I'm just using the eyeliner to create my wing for this look. And I'm just going to fill it in as always, and I will be doing my other eye off camera, and I will come back once it's finished. My face. I did go to Sephora today. Oh, and I was going to talk about that on this video too. I went to Sephora to pick up my birthday prizes, free gifts, whatever you want to call them. And I got the Tartelette paint and birthday suit and the Amazonian clay 12-hour blush and party. And I couldn't help myself since I've been all out of this stuff forever. I went ahead and just bought, you know, like a travel size of the professional pore primer. Just because I love this stuff so much. Mostly keep this to like my problem areas where I know my pores are like out of control, which is usually just my cheeks, my nose, a little bit on my chin, and a tiny bit in between my eyebrows. And yes, I know I have lines on my forehead. They're just permanently there. They don't go away. Now I'm going to go in just a little bit of this everywhere that I did not put the Pore Professional stuff, my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Like always, just a tiny bit. Like always, not a lot. Just putting it on my skin. So, I did go to Walmart kind of recently, and I did get the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. I did not color match myself at all. I was in a hurry, so I kind of figured since I am the lightest shade in the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, that I would be the lightest shade in the Wet n Wild foundation. So we're gonna just hope that this works. And hope. It's got like this weird little paddle. It's kind of odd. I feel like you're just putting like your skin germs back in the bottle. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and roll with it. Kind of has a weird smell. I'm not so sure about that smell. It's a little odd.
Mustard.
Mm-hmm. I used really cold water to wet my sponge. It's looking a little white. Looking a little bit ghostly. Oh, that's white. Okay, so lesson learned. I do not think I am the whitest shade in this foundation. So far, I'm not a big fan of the smell. Like, it just smells like foundation, you know, when you were a kid. You go to like Safeway or something, you'd buy like CoverGirl foundation or something, like the old stuff that kind of had like that foundation-y smell to it. This has that smell. So now I'm gonna do the other side of my face. Now, I did not buy the concealer that kind of like goes with this foundation, just because I really like my Shape Tape. One is our Tarp Shape. I do this every time, guys. I don't know why I have a hard time pronouncing this sometimes. Sometimes I say it perfect, other times I'm like a freaking tongue twisting mess. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of my highlighted areas out with my Morphe blending sponge. Like always, seriously the best blending sponge ever, for a good price too. Alright, so I got this in a glam bag. It's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed. So it's Airbrush Silk Pressed Anti-Aging Finishing Powder. It makes your pores disappear. Oh, there's something sticky back here. Oh, that's why. With anti-aging peptides, collagen, silk, and antioxidants, plus optical blurring drops of light technology. Powder is completely buildable and can even be applied throughout the day for on-the-go touch-ups. Wonderfully doubles as a blotting powder too. I've used it a couple times. I actually really like this as like a setting powder under my eyes. And I do use my it has like instructions on how to use it. It says to use a brush and swirl it in, but I like to use my beauty spot. Don't think they really offer that there, but anyways, this powder is really nice. It does do really well at blurring out your pores a little bit, and it's super silky smooth. Like, it seriously feels so soft under your eyes. I don't know, it's just really nice. And I have not tested it with flash photography yet, if it's gonna like give kickback and make you look like a crazy person. So I'm hoping that it doesn't. With my Real Techniques setting brush, it's just a tiny little thing, super small, and I'm gonna dip into this, just lightly tap off the excess, and then just kind of dust it everywhere else on my face. Now, if you don't dust off the excess powder, you are going to look a little bit cakey and powdery. So now I'm going to go in with my bronzer. Of course, like always, my Ciate London Bamboo Bronzer with a big old fluffy brush. just warm up my face a bit. My forehead, because my forehead is like looking like a ghost. I will be using my Tarte blush. I have never used Tarte blush before. The Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Party. If your birthday is in November, go to Sephora. If you have a Sephora account. If you don't have a Sephora account, I suggest making one like ASAP. Like blush a try. It's looking pretty pink, which I normally try to go for more peach tones, but we'll see. Okay, this is actually pretty. It's like super, it's like subtle. It's like a subtle pink. It's really pretty though. I am a fan. I've heard a lot of good things about the precious petal highlights, whatever you want to call them, from Wet n Wild. I really hope it's as good as they say. I think my husband's home. Oh, well, hello. So I am using my Morphe M510 brush to apply this Wet n Wild highlight. It is very pretty. Very, very pretty. It's not blinding by no means, but it is buildable. It can be very subtle and it can be very, not super blinding, but a little bit blinding. Probably not the right color for me because I'm very fair skinned and this is more of a golden tone of a highlight and I reach for the lighter tones, but for someone with darker skin this would be very pretty. It would look really good on them, so I definitely recommend it. The price point was perfect, very cheap, so go ahead and head to your local drugstore and get this. So I am using my free birthday gift from Sephora. It is that Tarte lip paint in the color Birthday Suit. I really do like this color. It's like a pretty like mauve-y nude color. But it does transfer, so you will need to reapply it throughout the day. But overall thoughts, I think this is a great lipstick. And it was free. I mean, you can't really beat free, to be honest.
She knows we're talking about her, so she stop.
So I did use that really dark brown color and then like that reddish brown color to go ahead and smudge under my lash line with like a little tiny little smudge brush. Go ahead and apply these off camera. But just so you know, this is what they look like. This is the glue I'm using. Yeah, it's getting a little bit wonky because the sun is going down and I don't have anything to cover that window over there. But lashes are on. I just need to do my mascara on my lower lashes. And I do use my Colossal Volume mascara. But, so everything is on and I am going to go ahead and set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I love this stuff. It even kind of smells good too. Alright, so makeup is done. My hair's a little wonky, but you know, don't really care about that right now. But this is the final look. I hope you guys like what I did. I did kind of more, not like natural, but more of a subtle eye since the last couple ones I've done have been more bold. I hope you guys go ahead and like my video, click the little thumbs up button. You can leave some comments down below. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Any little subscribe helps, and I love you all. And I'll go ahead and I'll let you go with this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.